that action, I'm about that action. You ain't ready. I'm about that action, I do it with a passion. I'm about that action. I'm about that action, I'm about that action. I'm about it. I'm about that action, I do it with a passion. It's about that action, homie. Chill. Yeah. I'm about that action. Facts. I'm about that action. Big up. Yeah. I'm about that action. Go for your dreams, keep reaching.
Welcome to About That Action. This Culture Talk series. Please, if you like, make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you hit that subscribe buttons. Hit that bell button, so I can definitely do more of these, man. And definitely want to take it to another level and get bigger. But listen, the reason why I'm here today is because I wanted to talk about the verses, the fatjoe versus jarule. And I gotta apologize, man. I gotta apologize to both of them. First, I want to apologize to Joe. I don't know if he ever gonna see this, but if he do, if about a small chance he do, I gotta apologize to him. You know why? Because I underestimated him, and I'm sure a lot of people underestimated him, but I underestimated him. When I first heard about the Joe and jarule versus, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense at all. I didn't understand where it's coming from, and I kind of forgot. I truly forgot how many hits fatjoe have. You know, because he wasn't one of them artists that dropped consistent hits, like just back to back. You know, he wasn't one of those artists. And sometimes he's in the game, he steps out for a little bit, he comes in, he goes. So I forgot. I truly forgot. So first and foremost, I gotta give fatjoe apology, man, because you did your thing on that. You did your thing, man. I mean, I feel like every song you put was hot. Every song you put was hot. You know what I mean? We all know what Ja got. We all know the things that jarule did. Never taking anything from him. But Joe, the way that you put everything together, the way that you the stage performance, the theatrics, everything you put on the show, bro. You put on the show. I'm proud to be a fellow BX. You know what I mean? From the Bronx as well. Like I said, I didn't. Initially, I wasn't feeling it. I didn't think. Just the thought of fatjoe and jarule didn't make sense to me. Like that didn't make sense. I didn't see where it was coming from. In my thought process, a 50 and Ja, or somebody else with Ja, maybe somebody else with you. It didn't make sense. But I have to say, shout out to both y'all dudes. Y'all put on a credible show. This was definitely one of my best verses. And listen, I wasn't even on board with it at first. Like I wasn't even going to watch it at first until I started hearing stuff about it. So that was definitely a dope verses, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. You did your thing, man. I don't even know who they said won, right? But matter of fact, I talked to one of my good people. They said Ja won. But I'm gonna have to say I don't know about that one, because I'm feeling like fatjoe won. I'm gonna say that right now. And if he didn't win, this shit was close. Yeah, I mean, it was no landslide like people probably would have thought jarule to do. It was no landslide. Joe got some hits, man. And then again, we used only 20 of his best. So y'all did y'all thing. Again, I apologize. Y'all did y'all thing. That versus fatjoe jarule was definitely a must see. It was a good vibe. Everything, man. I feel like it was no. I feel like everything, even Joe old hits was still thumping today. People forgot. And the ones that's at my age or maybe in their 30s and 40s probably don't know as much. Time for me to go back to your catalog, man. Time for me to go back to that catalog. Time for me to go back to Jock catalog. You know what I mean? But definitely it's time for me to go to Joe. And the younger community, they probably don't know anything about Joe. They just see him on YouTube or whatnot. Not YouTube, Instagram, IG Live, you know, doing his thing, interviews and stuff like that. But time for y'all to go back to his catalog and re-listen to some of his joint. Joe got some hits, man. He got some hits, and he could put on a show. So shout out to them good brothers. Versus Fat Joe versus Ja was dope. Yeah. Also, Joe must have been drunk or something, man. He was going off on females or something like that. Me and my girl mentioned that joint, so he was going off all night. I ain't never see Joe, but shout out to the whole thing, man. I'm sure he was drunk. It don't take. Listen, it don't excuse him for anything he did, anything he said. He apologized or whatnot, but shit was dope. So yeah, get a chance, make sure you subscribe, hit that like, comment, hit that subscribe button, and continue to follow me, continue to share. It's about that action. We out.
I'm about that action. I'm about that action. I do it with a passion. I'm about that action. I'm about that action. I'm about that action. I do it with a passion.